Welcome to the Scatterbox. I'm pissed and I'm going to tell you why. I was just on a family trip with my amazing niece. She was diagnosed with what's called ODD. ODD is bullshit. You heard it here first, folks. ODD stands for oppositional defiance disorder. We consider this extraordinarily rude and discriminatory. All psychologists and psychiatrists, listen up. We aren't oppositional or defiant. If you look at the patterns, we'll say no right away only because we're recalibrating whether or not what has been asked of us we can fit into the 8,000 things going on in our brains safely. It's now called PPM. It's a protective pause moment. We are superhumans that have so much more going on up there than the average human. We have about 12 things going on in our dome piece at all times. They might be emotional, analytical, creative, loving, anger. So when somebody throws something at us like, hey, can you get me a glass of water? Can you do this? Can you do that? We're going to immediately be like, no. But that has nothing to do with our actual answer. When your kid or your spouse or your friend says no immediately, that's called a protective pause moment. And as soon as we know it's safe, we'll say yes. Think of a juggler who's got like all these bowling pins, and then you throw an orange in there. You think it's just a little orange, who cares? An orange doesn't do anything. You're juggling bowling pins. You throw that orange, we drop all our bowling pins. Now we have one orange we're having to deal with. I want to deal with my bowling pins that actually mean a lot to me. And I'm going to be like, no, don't throw that orange. I'm going to assess the situation. We get to have time to say yes or no. It's called healthy boundaries. Look it up. When we say no, it's not opposition defiance. Psychologists and psychiatrists, it's called a protective pause moment. As soon as we know we can help you, we're going to be your biggest helper. We always are. Why don't you look at the patterns instead of putting us in a box? For everyone out there and learns from this channel and learns about their loved ones, it's called a protective pause moment. Just give us time to assess. And this is the Scatterbox on how ODD is now PPM.